Welcome to another exciting episode of Scouting Fatwood Stump Adventures, and I'm your host Hiker Lou from the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. So we're going to take off right at this point. My last video was Scouting Fatwood Stump Adventures Volume 12. This is going to be Volume 13, and look what I already got for you folks. Look at these pieces of wood. Look at that. Doesn't get any better than this, folks. Look at that, the quality. I just got here and I saw this. It's just so much wood out here. I just picked this one and look at the color. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. I mean, we're out here and we're gonna have a great video today to shoot, and I'm going to go a few places that I have not been yet in this patch of woods, and we're gonna be looking for stuff like this, just like this, folks. So I want you to stay with me and get ready for another exciting episode, Scouting Fatwood Stump Adventures with your host, Hiker Lou. Get ready, folks. Here it comes. Welcome back, folks, to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and I'm your host, Hiker Lou, and I believe this is where I'm going to shoot some of this video. Two incredible trees side by side, and look at those knots, the branches sticking out of the trunk. Just want to show you, because I'm going to extract some of these knots all the way down to the end. But this is where I want to concentrate, right over here, folks. Look at this. This little piece right here is solid. That's a solid piece of wood. Take a look on the inside. Look at that. I think I'm going to start with this big one. Look at the size of that. And it just gets better, folks. I don't even know where I want to start. Another knot here, and another one there, right there, folks. And I definitely am going to cut a couple of these knots off. And look at the size of that knot right there. Wow, this is, I just don't believe it. So I don't know where to start. This looks corroded, eaten away, but I will put my money on the center of this right here. The middle, that's where the fat wood is. Looking at this right now, you can see all this coming off. But once that resin sets in, it preserves the wood. Everything around it just rots, just like the whole tree is rotting, but the core is where you'll find the fat wood. And this is a whole bunch of nice pieces of fat wood on this log. This is from the last time I made a video. That's the last piece I cut. So this is such a big, huge piece right here, folks. Look at this. That is one nice sized knot. This is part of it, so I think I may just want to start here. Got to look and see. I got cut into this. It rained yesterday. Most of the day it rained, so a lot of this wood is wet. Got to be careful where the snakes, but this time of the year, a lot of them are hibernating. A lot of snakes are hibernating, went to sleep for a while. I got a lot of widowmakers around me also, folks. A lot of dead trees, like this one right there. Go all the way up. You can see that's a dead tree, and it's rotted. So a good wind would probably topple that tree. I got to be careful. And this one right in front of me too. They're both pine trees. You can see it's clearly dead, and it's rotted right through. So I have to use extreme caution and be vigilant of my surroundings. Okay, look at that. All of this. There's no path, it's just woods. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a couple of these pieces in, and we're going to take a hike around the woods and see what else this out here. There's just so much. I don't know where to start from. I'm just so fortunate to be out here right now, and so blessed to have so much fatwood. You know, imagine that, not knowing where to start. That is something, that's a true blessing. Look at this. Look at these knots. Everywhere you look, there are knots. And I see one right on the end, but that's a really old one. So I think this is a really, look, can't get my hand all the way around it. This is a fat one right there. It's solid, so it's gonna take a little while. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna set the cameras up and then we're gonna start soaring into this beautiful piece of wood at the shoulder. We're gonna cut that. So stay with me, folks. I'll be right back. Hikaloo here from the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. Okay, folks. Welcome back, folks, to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and here we are. I'm gonna cut into this huge knot coming out of this dead log of, this is a pine tree, folks, a dead old pine tree. So let's just get this knife out the way real quick. All right, there we are. It rained yesterday, so this wood is a little wet. See if we still could get something out of it, if I could penetrate it with these saws. This is a big piece of wood, and I'm sure it's an old piece, and I'm sure it's going to be a good piece of fat wood. So here we go, folks. I'm just kind of shaving off a little bit of sides here. About right here. This should be good. Right there. So here we go, folks. Let's see what we get. I think this is going to come out real nice. Like I said, it rained yesterday, so it's a little wet. And it's a little harder than usual. Yeah, I may have to move this camera. It's shaking. Oh yeah, folks. All right, folks. Here we are. Get back into this here. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to go too far down. I'm going to come back up this way a little bit. I don't want to be too close to the shoulder where I won't be able to cut it. This is an incredible tree, folks. Incredible piece of fatwood. And I know just by looking at the shavings and smelling it, that rich smell, it's wow. This is going to be one nice piece of wood, folks. And can't wait to get this cut. We're going to go on a hiking adventure from this point and just scout around and look at other places to make my future videos. I just want to make sure what I'm looking for. In this video, what I'm looking for are knots, just knots. That's all I want. I'm working on a project. I'm going to show it to you. These little buttons. You can see that clearly. These little buttons are right there, folks. Fatwood buttons. Make little necklaces out of them. Okay, this is hard. Like I said, it rained yesterday, and this is not easy. Take this one out and see what happens here. It's a little better, a little more comfortable, but like I said, it rained. This wood is unforgiving right now. And I don't want to break the two blades that I have cutting into this. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Gotta come down a little bit more. This way. That's the way it wants to cut. This is going to be one beautiful piece of fatwood. What I'm going to do is get the chisel and my hatchet and start wedging through that piece. Okay, folks, here we're back, and I have my chisel and my hatchet. So I'm going to try to create a little wedge in here. Open this up a little bit. Let's see. That made it a little easier, driving a little more. Yes, that made it a lot easier. But it's still tough cutting into wet wood. Wetwood pine. So folks, I just want to share with you a few things. You have good days and you have bad days. And like I said, I was off for the weekend. Enjoyed my Thanksgiving with the family. And this is Monday and I'm back. It rained all day yesterday, just about. So everything is definitely wet. And it's not going to be easy to harvest this wood. But I felt the need to have it come out here because I love being outdoors. And I could drive this thing down deeper now. Oh yes, here it comes, folks. There you go. It takes persistence and hard work to do stuff like this. That's why it's always a good idea to bring a chisel with you, because it gives you that leverage. When you dig deep enough into the wood, you can always just drive a piece. You can always drive this wood chisel into it to kind of open it up like this. It makes it easier to cut. Okay, folks, here's a moment of truth. I'm going to take this off and look at that. Wow, that is one incredible piece of wood. Look at that, folks. That's one incredible piece of wood. You know what it smells like? It smells like pine. Pine. Look at that. That is one incredible piece of wood. Beautiful, beautiful fatwood here. Good, good wood. So we're going to lay this to the side right now. And I'm going to start on this one here. This little one. All right. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Look at this color of that fatwood. This is what makes it worth coming out here, folks. This makes it worth coming out here. Wow. Ooh. This is what makes it worth it. When you get rewards like this for cutting into wood, and this is what you get, it's worth every second of your time. And it's pretty chilly out here, folks. Got my hat. Had to take off my fleece. Go this way with it, show it to you. This is awesome, awesome find. So, like I said, in this video, all I'm scouting out for and harvesting today are knots. And this is not quite a knot, it's a branch, but that's what we're going to be looking for. We'll be looking for some knots. From this point, I got a couple of pieces I'm happy with, and we're going to go on a little hike and scout around a little more to get the see this area and feel it out, knowing where I'm going to make my next video, part 2 of scouting Fatwood Stump Adventures, volume 13. This is going to be part 1, and part 2 is going to be a different area once we scout out the rest of these woods and see what's out here. Then I'll be planning on making either, you know, this video is going kind of long. I just may make this part 1 and 2, and then we'll proceed to volume 14. Okay, this is volume 13, folks. Okay, so pretty good find. Slow start, but it's happening. So okay, folks, I'm going to pack this up right now. Look for another piece to cut.